some people believe that a person's favorite day of the week tells the world a lot about that individual. So let's just see if that's the case for you. So I have here a deck of cards that we're going to just randomize. We're going to mix these cards to whoop, they're going off the pad here. Okay. Going to give these a good old table wash. That's what this is called here. Okay, so we'll begin to just gather these up. It's a brand new deck. So everything is sliding everywhere here. Okay, let's pick these up, see how we do. Okay, so what, sorry, maybe I'll put that in the bottom since we both saw it. And put those on top. Okay, so I think what we'll do first is we'll go ahead and just spell the phrase favorite day. So Favorite, favorite, D-A-Y, favorite day. Okay, so these are the cards that we'll work with. I'll set these aside. Okay, so what is your favorite day of the week? Thursday? Really? Okay, that's kind of unusual, but if that's your favorite day of the week, we will go with it. Okay, so Thursday, Thursday. Now, to have a frame of reference, or in some sense a control in this experiment, it's helpful to also know your least favorite day of the week so that we can have a frame of reference for this experiment. So what's your least favorite day of the week? Monday? Okay, well, that's probably a popular least favorite day of the week. Okay, so M-O-N-D-A-Y, Monday. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just spell out your favorite day of the week one more time. I believe it was Thursday, wasn't it? And see what happens. So Thursday. What did that lead to? Oh boy. Okay. I think we've just discovered something very important about you. I guess the first thing to be sure is that we don't have a whole deck full of jokers. I don't see any. What about over here? Any other jokers hiding? I don't see any. Do you? Well, I'm sorry to say that what we have just proven for the whole world to see is that you're one that just doesn't take things seriously. Everything is fun and games, and you're always joking around. Okay, wow. I don't know how you happened to choose days of the week that led to that, but I guess it really is revealing something important about you. Okay, so how does this effect work? Well, it uses something called off-centered coding, okay? Off-centered coding, and I'll have a link in the description below if you want to learn more about that. Okay, so what you need here is it's very much self-working, which is amazing because it doesn't matter what days of the week the spectator gives for either their favorite or their least favorite. Now that should be very, very surprising if you think about it. And that's the power of off-centered coding. Okay, so where you have to start is, as some of you may have guessed, have the joker on top of the deck. And I don't know how well I table washed that while kind of keeping an eye on the joker there, but that's all you need to do. I mean, this would just be kind of one way to do it. So the joker's right there. Now he's over here. And you just kind of move the cards, and now he's over here. And you just mix the cards best you can. Now he's over here. Okay, now he's there and so forth. And then you just gather them in a way. Now you can see right now that this joker is wanting to go on top of those, which is good actually. Okay, so you just kind of collect these, and it looks like right now, if we kind of pull these away, all of these are going to want to go underneath the joker. So you can just gather these up. Like I said, these really are slippery little cards. Okay. And, you know, kind of clean up the mess there. And then as an afterthought, oh, we better get these as well. Okay, and then just pick up all of them, which I'm having a hard time doing for some reason. Okay, so the joker should be right there, which it is, and that's where you need it. Another way is just to start with the joker and then do a riffle shuffle in which you retain the top card at the top. And that's actually not hard to do for a riffle shuffle, to retain just one card at the top. More than one, it gets harder and harder. Okay, and then it's self-working from there. The phrase, favorite day of the week, has just the right number of letters in it so that when you do the spelling of any day of the week, which will be supposedly their favorite, and then any other day of the week that's supposedly their least favorite, and then spell their favorite day of the week again, this card is going to rise to the top yet again. Okay, so it's beginning, before the spelling out of everything, it's beginning on the top. Okay, so we're going to spell favorite day. So now it's on the bottom, right? Favorite-day, favorite day of the week. And then you may want to set the deck aside where, I wanted you to see it because I didn't want you to think there's a deck full of jokers or something. Okay, so where you are right now is the jokers on the bottom, and then you've spelled out favorite day. Now, they can choose any day of the week for their favorite. So maybe they'll say, probably the most common is like Saturday or Sunday or something. So Saturday, Saturday. And then you tell them, well, to really conduct a scientific experiment here, we need a control group. So we need to know what is your least favorite day as a frame of reference. Okay, so this is just all narrative to frame all of this in a way that the off-centered coding is going to work for us. Now, it is true they can choose any day of the week. They can choose the same day. They can say a day of the week, this day of the week is both my favorite and least favorite, which would be strange, but some people just want to trip you up. But guess what? There's nothing in this routine that can trip you up if you stay within the parameters of the narrative here. Okay, and so their least favorite day of the week might be, well, it's probably Monday, but it could be Sunday, possibly. I don't know. So, which has the same number of letters as Monday, by the way. But Sunday, Sunday. And then you just spell out their favorite day of the week a second time. That's all you have to do. So it was Saturday. Saturday. Now, this card is guaranteed to be the original bottom of that packet of cards that we got from spelling favorite day. So you can reveal it right now if you like. Or what you could do too is just drop these on top, right? And then just say, with all of these choices being made by you that are based on your preferences, where did that lead us? What card here has risen to the top? And so you would just reveal the joker. Okay, so a lot of ways to reveal it at the very end. But so all of this is self-working because of the mathematics of off-centered coding. So look that up in the description. It's a very powerful principle, and honestly, it has endless applications. It really, really does. There's so many things you can do with this crazy thing. Okay, so well, thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.